false starts, but we're gonna try again. I'm gonna play a little Somnium files. Hopefully the audio will come through okay. Let me just check. Just looking at my sound sources. Should come through okay. Okay. I have not played this game in a while, so we'll see how much I remember about the last time we played. I know we were investigating Naix, and we got into the Naix building, and the girl was explaining about how the body could have teleported through a rift, like it could have been a glitch, basically, in the Matrix. They think that this world isn't real. And it's literally not, so there's some meta to this whole thing. There's a little bit of meta. We did examine the crime scene, and we figured out the body was... We figured out the body... So we figured out the body was dropped from a height above... Okay, so we can't go back in the log any further, which does kind of suck. So we gotta stop at a good stopping point every time we play. But basically, the body... There's this half-body thing going on. The body that they saw at this, like, game show or whatever that just appeared, it was dropped from up above. They used, what are those, like, microorganism tape or something like that? It was like these little microscopic, like, threads that they used. Oh, carbon nanotubes to put that body on the ceiling and have it, when it fell down off the, like, banister on the ceiling, when it fell down, the light switch was pulled, so the lights went off. The culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon, to spread the QR video, right? And we did find out that they had, like, explosives inside the body, so it wasn't remote active. It wasn't remote detonated, but it was detonated kind of remotely, because they had bombs set up in the body, and based on how the flint would, like, go off when there was an impact on the ground, and there was, like, a timer mechanism, so they knew the body would be there for a certain amount of time, maybe 30 seconds. Alright, so the culprit's motive was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon and spread the QR video. I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably. Wonder why they chose Jin. Who knows? Where could Jin's left side be? His left side hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right? Who might have the intel? Jin's body was up in the ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There has to be somebody who knew about it, or at least noticed it. Somebody in the staff didn't... Yeah. You mean the director? Chinpei Wagai? Where's Chinpei now? I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. Chinpei is in Akihabara now. He's at Sunfish Pocket. He's gonna meet his wife or whatever. What Uma do you like? The Loch Ness Monster. A genius soccer player from Argentina? What? Became an adulty. Thanks for talking to me so muchy. Thinking of next question. We'll wait that much time. Amame is the girl from 6 years ago who is 18. She lied about her age. She said she was 20 to get to work at Sunfish Pocket. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go find Chimpei at Sunfish Pocket. And Amame may be there. We don't know. I think Chimpei's gonna be dead. Like, he's gonna die in one of the timelines. That's like a guarantee. Oh, maybe he's not dead yet, though. We'll see. Look at all these maids. There's Chimpei. There's Chimpei. Shit. You taking out a gun? Do I have to react? I intentionally died there. I may die by accident later. Whoa. Why would he do that? Why would he do all this? What are you doing? Firing a gun here, are you insane? There's customers and staff in here. An apology won't cut it. You're going to jail, buddy. Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon. Hey, can't you let me go? Why? I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail. That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. What are you talking about? I needed money to take care of my kid. Whose offer did you accept? Terror. I don't know his real name. I haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with Terror was through Nile. What did Terror ask you to do? You're gonna die, buddy. I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so. On the 10th, before you start preparing for the stream. Don't let anyone near the studio during this time, that includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked, that's all. I'll pay you $5 million if everything goes well. I'll pay you on the night of the 11th. Did he pay? So me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea this was gonna happen. Come to class 3A at Seiba High. You'll get your money there. Maybe it's what's-her-face. Class 3A at Sekaba High. So maybe it's that guy that's in the costume. Maybe it's not who we think it is in that costume. It's weird to have like a guy that wears a costume like that. Is somebody dead? Oh, he's dead. The director of Horadori Institute of Genetics. Chikara Horadori. He's dead. No way. Can't be. So are we gonna investigate this place? Thought we were getting closer to an answer, but now it feels like we're not. Nothing to be done. Nikume Shrine. Are we gonna meet Date here? Mr. Date told me about Akuma Shrine. This place is full of nature, just like Yagi Park. It's calming here. Tama, would you mind giving me some support? What do you mean? I'm thinking about Horadori Chikara's murder. You sure you're okay, Ryuki? What do you mean? I felt like this whole thing's been taking a mental toll on you. I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I need to close my eyes, right? Yeah, but... Fine, I'll play along. You're technically my master. I can't disobey direct orders. Thanks. Let's start then. So we're gonna look at the crime scene again? I don't know what we'll find here. I feel like we're going into a lot of these crime scene investigations lately. It's perfect, it's just like the real thing. I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence class. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set. Your grandma? Ryuki, can you not rub your face on the chair? Wanted to see if there was like a special chair or anything. Doesn't look like it. Not much to look at. Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right into the blackboard. What's the estimated time of death? Based on the time the body was discovered, he died 4 hours ago. So around 8 p.m. on February 11th. Around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
ごめんね、リュウキ。
Sorry, Ryuki.
こんな発言をしたら惹かれちゃうかもしれないけど。
This might freak you out, but
でもどうしても言いたいことがあって。
I have something I have to tell you.
聞いてもらえる？
Will you hear me out?
何？
What is it?
実はね、
Thing is,
この死体
this corpse is so cowardly that
内臓がないぞ
it has no guts. Oh no, Tama.
は？
分かってるわ。
I know.
トナカイの鼻が凍傷でもげるレベルの寒い発言をしたってことぐらいちゃんとね。
That was so bad, the joke was over before I even said it.
だけどどうしても言わずにはいられなかったの。
But I just had to do it.
だって見てよこれ、死体の内臓がごっそりとくり抜かれちゃってるのよ。
Because I mean, look at it. The corpse is completely missing its guts.
こんな千載一遇のチャンス逃すわけにはいかないじゃない。
I couldn't let this chance pass me by. The reason the
他には
corpse...
特に手がかりになりそうなものはなさそうね。
The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have any internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside, similar to how suction cups work. Looks like there aren't any other clues here. Yeah, there wasn't much to look at. Kinda glad, because...
どう？満足した？
Well, you satisfied? We didn't learn anything. I know, I keep saving. Just never know when you're gonna need a manual save. About the Nile message Chair sent Shinpei.
お金の件は嘘だと思うわ。
I think he was lying about the money.
テアラは多分ホラドリの死体を誰かに発見させたくて。
Chair probably just wanted somebody to find Chikara's body.
誰かっていうか、チンペイにでしょ。
You mean he wanted Shinpei to find it?
そうとは限らないんじゃない？警察にって可能性もあるわ。
Not necessarily. It might have been intended for the police.
いずれ警察の誰かがチンペイに接触するとテアラは予測してたのかも。
Tara might have properly predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
映像を調べてみたけど、特に怪しげな人物の姿は映ってなかったわ。
So yeah, what about the security cameras at Sekiba High? I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious.
あそこの敷地は広いから監視カメラの死角なんていくらでもあるのよ。
Of course, the place is huge, so there's plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
校舎内にカメラは？
Any cameras on campus?
設置されてないわ。
There are no cameras on campus.
前にゲンが言ってたでしょ。関場女子のセキュリティはガバガバだって。
Do you remember what Jen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking. Sekiba High. Is Tara the culprit? That's my assumption. I just can't think of any other suspects. Just who is this Tara?
それが分かれば苦労しないわ。
We wouldn't be having so much trouble if we knew that.
しぐれってことはないよね。
It can't be Tokiko, can it? But we were talking with her when it happened.
ホラドリの殺害時、しぐれは僕と会ってた。
Tokiko was with me at the time of Chikara's death.
震えの時は沖縄に。
And she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin. Well, I don't think that's airtight.
そうね。少なくとも実行犯って可能性は低いと思う。
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
だけど気になるんだよね。
But something's been bothering me.
しぐれは何らかの形で事件に関わってるような気が。
I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
ホラドリは元ナイクスの会員で、バッツ490のことも知っていた。
Chikara was a member of Naix and he knew about Bats 490.
それだけじゃない。
That's not all.
震えの死体の出現は神秘現象が起こったかのように偽装されていた。
The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomena.
まるでフィラデルフィア実験と同じことが起こったみたいに。
As if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened. That his body faced through the
シミュレーション。
After all, we're living in nothing but a simulation.
プログラムによって構築された偽りの世界に過ぎません。
A false world created by a program.
その主張を信じさせるためにあの偽装を
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
わからないけどそうかもしれないでしょ。
It's possible. Like she's just trying to raise like cult followers. Yeah, it's a good guess.
とにかくしぐれのところへ行ってみよ
Anyway, let's go see
う。
Tokiko.
どうしても話が聞きたいんだ。
I gotta talk to her.
わかったわ。こうなったらとことんまで付き合うわよ。
Understood. We've come this far.
あなたの気が済むまでね。
I'll back you up until you're satisfied. So we've already had one real character die so far, besides the CEO. Naix Japan branch.
お待ちしてましたよ。きっとお見えになると思っていました。
I've been expecting you. I thought you would arrive soon.
どういう意味でしょう。
What do you mean?
あなたが来ることは分かっていた。
I mean, I knew you
そう
would
いう
come
意
see
味
me.
です。
It's Mamoru, Tokiko's secretary and bodyguard. Why the sunglasses?
俺はサングラスじゃねえ。
These aren't sunglasses. Are they like Google Glass?
妖精さんの黒いブラジャーだ。
It's a fairy's black bra.
ド変態ね。
What did you generate?
特にないね。優しいお方だ。
There's nothing suspicious about Tokiko. She's a kind woman.
仮にあったとしても言うわけがないだろう。
But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something.
秘密を守るのが秘書の仕事なんだからな。
As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
菩提は忠実に職務を私は彼のことをとても信頼しているのですよ。菩提は忠実に職務を全うする優秀な部下です。
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duty.
私は彼のことをとても信頼しているのですよ。
I have complete trust in him.
そうおっしゃっていただけて光栄です。
I am honored to hear that.
私も主催のことを心から敬愛しています。
I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
キモ。
知ってるだろう。ここはナイクス日本支部の主催室だ。
As you know, this is the president's office at the Naix Japan branch.
世の中にはくだらないことがたくさん溢れています。
The world is full of rubbish.
そういったものはすべて水に流してしまえばいい。
Such things should all be washed away.
そんな意味を込めて私自身がこの部屋をデザインしたのです。
That was my thinking when I designed this room.
あなたが
You designed this room?
ええ、
Yes.
水の流れは心を癒してくれます。
The flow of water cleanses one's heart,
時の流れと同じように。
just like the flow of time. Do you know someone named Chimpei Wagai?
いいえ、
I don't.
ではテアラーについては。
Then do you know about Terror?
その名前ならニュースで報道されていたので知っています。
I've heard that name on the news, yes.
犯人のことですね。
This is about the culprit, is it not?
ええ、そうですが。
Yes, but
もちろんそれが誰なのかは分かりません。
I don't know who it could be.
お役に立てず申し訳ありませんが、
Sorry, I can't help you, but
我々ナイクスのシンボルマークノナプレックス、
the symbol in Naix, the Nonapal
そこ
X.
には目には見えない4つの X が隠されています。
There are 4 unseen X's hidden within
それはあなたがいる世界の真実を表している。
that represents the truth of the world you live
ノ
in.
ナプレックスにはそんな意味も込められているのですよ。
This is yet another meaning inside the Nonapal X. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Big window. What's your favorite vegetable? Carrots. Why are carrots called carrots? Going to sleep.
しぐれさん、謎が解けましたよ。
I solved the mystery, Miss Shigure.
震えの右半身はテレポートしてきたわけじゃなかったんです。
Jin's right half didn't teleport. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
そう見えるように偽装されていただけで、
It was just made to seem that way.
考えてみれば当然のことです。テレポートなんて現象起こるわけがないんだ。
Should have been obvious to begin with when you really think about it. Teleportation? That's impossible.
この世はシミュレーション、プログラムによって構築された偽りの世界。
We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program?
ありえないですよ。
That's
そんなこと。
That's not possible.
シミュレーション仮説なんてただのオカルトに過ぎません。
Simulation theory is nothing but occultic nonsense.
UFO や幽霊やカッパと同じ荒唐無稽な作り話だ。
Just a ludicrous myth like ghosts, UFOs, and Kappa.
まあ、それを信じたい人はいるのかもしれませんが、
I'm sure there's folks that would like to believe in these things.
あるいは人々にそれを信じさせることで
And
利
there,
益を被る集団が。
and there are groups who profit by making people believe in these things.
龍騎さん、何か思い違いをされているようですね。
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been a misunderstanding.
我々ナイクスは無関係ですよ。
We of Naix have nothing to do with this.
本当にそうでしょうか。
Sure about that?
QR 動画を作ったのがナイクスだとすれば、いろいろと辻褄が合うのですが、
All the pieces would fit together if Naix were the one who made the QR video.
神秘現象の偽装、看板の文言、いずれもあなたの目的と噛み合っている。
The falsified paranormal phenomena was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda.
あなたは死体とともに看板の映像を配信することで QR 動画の拡散を狙ったのでは。
Is it possible that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
言ったはずです。QR 動画を作ったのは我々ではないと。
I told you this before. We're not the ones who made the QR video.
そもそも QR 動画の目的とは何なのですか？
What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place?
そこにナイクスへの入会を促すメッセージでも含まれていたと？
Are you saying there's a message in it urging people to join Naix?
もちろんその事件については知っています。
I know of the
で
incident,
すが
of course, however.
分かっています。あなたには明確なアリバイがある。
Yes, I know. You have an alibi.
オラドリが殺害された時刻、僕はあなたと会っていましたから。
We had a conversation during the time of Chikara Horodori's death.
しかしだからといって事件とは無関係だと言い切ることはできません。
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You could have hired somebody to kill
あ
him.
なたはナイクスの主催だ。手足となって動く部下なら大勢いるはず。
Being the founder of Naix, or president of Naix, you surely have others you could, subordinates who could do your bidding.
私が殺害を命じたと？
Yes.
可能性はあります。
She said, are you implying I hired somebody to kill him? It's a possibility.
動機は何でしょう？
And what would be my motive?
しぐれはこう言ってたわ。
Remember what Tokiko said.
オラドリはパーセント教団の熱心な信者。
Chikari Horodori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
その教団が目指してる方向性はナイクスとは全く異なるって。
Their order and Naix are heading in completely different directions.
もしかしてナイクスとパーセント教団は敵対関係にあるのでは。
Perhaps Naix and the Order of Percent are hostile.
なるほど。組織間の争いでというわけですか。
I see. So you're proposing there was a conflict between organizations?
確かにナイクスとパーセント教団、両者の信条は異なります。
It's true that Naix and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs.
けれど互いに反目しているわけではないんですよ。
However, we are not at odds with one another.
二つの組織は両方ともシミュレーション仮説を信じています。
Both organizations believe in simulation theory.
その点においては仲間のようなものなのです。
In that respect, we are comrades. What do Naix and the Order of Percent believe in?
この世はシミュレーション、仮初めの世界。
We believe at Naix that we're living in a simulation, a false world.
従って速やかに下脱すべき。それがナイクスの考えです。
And from this false world, we seek emancipation.
一方パーセント教団は
And on the other hand, the Order of Percent,
この世はシミュレーション、仮初めの世界。
we're living in a simulation, a false world.
だからこそこの世界に永住すべき。そう考えているのです。
But the Order of Percent wish to be imprisoned within this world forever.
永住？
Forever?
龍騎さん、クライムアクションゲームというものをプレイしたことは？
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open world game where you play as a criminal?
オープンワールドで強盗、殺人、爆破にポイ捨て。
Grand Theft Auto, basically. A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go.
どんな犯罪行為も自由にできちゃう極悪非道なイカれたゲームよ。
An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible
や
crimes.
ったことはありませんが、聞いたことなら。
I never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
それと同じです。
Then you could understand, correct?
ここは何者かによって作られた虚構の世界。
This world is a false world created by somebody.
故に何をしても許されるとパーセント教団の信者たちは思っているのです。
And the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish.
彼らにとってここは真の理想郷、何でもできる夢の世界。
To those at the Order of Percent, this place is a true utopia, a dream world, where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences. Wow, that's definitely a dangerous, dangerous thought process.
だから彼らはこの世界の永住を望んでいると。
So that's why they want to live here forever.
そういうことです。
Exactly.
そっか。それでホラドリは不老不死の研究を。
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
パージを使えば理論上不老不死も可能に。
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
人類が何千年も前から追い求めてきた究極の夢、それが間もなく実現する。
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
どうです、素晴らしいと思いませんか？
What do you think? Isn't this wonderful?
ホラドリが不老不死にこだわっていたのは知っています。
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality.
ですが一つ言っておきましょう。
But I will say one thing.
不老などというものを信じてはいけません。
One must never believe in eternal youth.
不老はただの偽りです。
Eternal youth is a lie. Because you lose your mental
と
faculties?
ころで龍騎さん、先ほどこうおっしゃいましたね。
By the way, Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier?
シミュレーション仮説はただのオカルトに過ぎないと。
Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense.
それは明らかに間違っています。
That is clearly false.
シミュレーション仮説はオカルトではなく科学の領域に属するもの。
Simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science.
実際に多くの権威ある科学者たちが真剣に議論を交わしているのです。
In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter of simulation theory.
もともとはスウェーデンの哲学者が提唱した仮説
Simulation theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher.
ですが概念としては大昔からそれこそプラトンや創始の時代から考えられていたものです。
However, the concept has been around since years ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi.
この世のすべては幻かもしれない。少なくとも幻ではないと証明することはできない。
This world may be an illusion. At least there is no way to prove this world isn't an illusion.
大昔の偉人たちはそう考えました。
Great people throughout history have held such ideas.
しかし逆に幻であると証明することもできないのでは。
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion, is there?
いいえ、科学的な根拠ならいくらでもあります。
No, there is science to support it.
ホログラフィック原理、相対性理論、
The holographic principle theory of relativity.
量子論における観測問題もそのうちの一つと言えるでしょう。
The measurement problem in quantum theory can be considered proof. Oh god. I think I gotta pause. We'll learn a little bit more about simulation theory. It's weird that all this stuff like reset. But yeah, we'll learn a little bit more about simulation theory and whether it's real or not next time.
お金の悩みかしら。そう、資産運用の話ね。ふん、商売の話。
I just want to do one more thing before we quit out. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go to the bonus menu. So we have Dream Album stuff. We didn't unlock any more outfits, which kind of sucks. You get two, like, immediately, and then they don't give you any more for a while. Alright. We might play this later tonight. I'm not really sure. I can't guarantee. But, we may play this later tonight. Just quit out of it. But yeah, I mean, we learned a little bit more about Naix and simulation theory and the order of percent. I'm kind of iffy on, you know, if Naix is actually, like, whatchamacallit, if that the leader of Naix doesn't agree with the order of percent. I'm not 100% convinced. She knows so much about it. I think she might be lying about her organization not wanting it to be a simulation. She sure seems to know a whole lot about that end of the spectrum. And she says that she's, you know, wants to prove she's not in reality so she can escape it. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe she wants to prove it and then stay in it. I don't know. But anyways, good night.